we thought you'd be talking just about Tiger Woods' return. He is an incredible athlete, but instead, golf fans cannot believe his juvenile joke when Woods handed a tampon to a fellow golfer, and that golfer was Justin Thomas. Christine, what's your reaction when you heard what he did and why?
As you said, Sarah, just a juvenile act. I mean, Tiger is a 47-year-old father of a girl dad, of a girl. He's a girl dad, an athlete, a 15-year-old daughter, Sam, is a soccer player. And for Tiger to be that girl dad and to be nearing 50 years old and playing the kind of prank that boys did maybe in junior high, middle school, high school, and have long since moved on from, it was extraordinary. And it certainly was not the biggest deal, Sarah, in the world, clearly. It's not the biggest news, as we all know, but it is illustrative of a problem that golf has, and really golf alone, in terms of the misogyny and the sexism in a sport that is desperately trying to attract women, Title IX women, millions of them who are out there going to play sports the rest of their lives, to play golf. And for generations, the sport had a stop sign up. Augusta National, no women members. So many other places. Augusta changed that in 2012. But the bottom line is that golf has been really quite hostile in many ways to inviting women to play. And this just adds to that storyline, the most famous golfer of all doing something so ridiculous. And then, of course, it just blows up because it's Tiger and he's going to get that kind of attention. And he knows, Sarah, that he's going to get that kind of attention.
Yeah, I mean, he is Tiger Woods. I do want to say, I mean, I don't know what he's trying to say by handing the tampon over because, you know, women bleed and they still play sport and they still kick ass. It doesn't matter. So I don't know what he was trying to say using that, but I can guess. But he is apologizing.
Well,
I'm going to let him, we'll talk on the other end of it.
You play like a girl,
right?
You play like
and
a
girls
girl.
are freaking awesome. So he was actually giving him a compliment in my view, but that's just me. You wrote an opinion column for USA Today, and in it you say, while this is it's far from the biggest issue in sports these days, it does play right into a decades-old narrative that the leaders of golf are desperately trying to change, clearly with limited success. What is that decades-old narrative? You talked a little bit about it at the beginning, that they've been trying to get women into the sport, and yet they're not welcomed.
No, and golf doesn't even realize how badly it's done. Basically, Sarah, the greatest capitalists among us, many of them members of some of the elite golf clubs, I think we all know who we're talking about. It might be someone's grandfather or the neighbor, the country club set. Those men, mostly, in almost all cases, are the greatest capitalists that we know. And for generations, they have chosen sexism over capitalism. Hard to believe. And one of the more mind-numbing decisions a business has ever made, the business of golf. You want women to join, to buy more golf shoes and golf clubs and play more rounds of golf. And yet golf pushed away its growth industry for, as I said, for generations. Now it's trying to catch up. And I do give credit to Augusta National. They have the women's amateur now, but that's absolutely telling people women can play golf. And again, while the tampon gate, as we could call it, is not the biggest thing going on. And obviously we're even laughing, and Tiger's non-apology was ridiculous. Just own up to it and say you're sorry. But it does illustrate that same exact point that, you know, why would a 22-year-old great athlete who is coming out of college and can play any sport, and there's, you know, hundreds of sports you could be playing or leagues you could be in. Why would you choose a sport that has a dude who's given some guy a tampon? And that's the problem for golf.